Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's go straight into the card trick. I have a deck of cards and I'm going to ask a spectator to use this pen to select a card. I also prepared two cards, the 8 and the 9, both black. Now let's spread the cards like so. And the spectator can point at any card. For example, they point at this card right here. So that will be their selection, all right? Remember, that's a free choice, all right? They can choose any card they like. First, let's see what card is it. It's a 9 of hearts, all right? The selected card is a 9 of hearts. Now I'm going to spread this whole deck with only the 9 of hearts face up. We're going to use these two cards, the 8 and the 9, and the spectator, or maybe two people, can put these cards inside the deck, but it has to be away from the selected card. So let's say they do something like this. Really some cards in between, we push it in, and we also push in the 9 of hearts, the selected card. Now watch this, because we're going to use some magic on this side and also on the other side. And remember, the 8 and the 9, both of them were black. They now traveled from here all the way to the selected card. That's why both of them are laying exactly on top and below the selected card. Let's have a look, and there they are. The black 8 and the 9, both of them found your selected card, and that's a fantastic trick, and I'm going to teach you right now. Hi everyone, welcome to the tutorial of this really cool card trick. The nice thing about this trick is you can use a normal deck of cards. We need a secret preparation. You're going to take out the 9 of clubs, the 9 of spades, and the 8 of clubs, 8 of spades. And then for the preparation, you will switch the 8 and 9, so you have one stack or one set of cards with the 9 and the 8, but you have another one, and as long as you keep them in movement, you don't give too much attention to which is which, the spectator will not notice the difference between these two sets of cards. So what you're going to do, you're going to take one set, put a 9 on the bottom and an 8 on top, and you're going to take the other set and put it right in front of here, right? So you have one here, and the other set you have here. Now, this is how you're going to perform it. You're going to show the cards, you're going to show them it's all different. You're not going to pay attention to which is here and what card is here. So you can cover it with your hands if you like, just like doing this, or you just spread the cards like so and explain to them we have a normal deck of cards, all right? Now then when you've done that, you're going to take the first two cards, which is one set, and you show them to your audience like so, but keep them in motion, keep them in movement. Don't pay too much attention to which is which. You don't want them to remember that the 8 is a club and the 9 is a spades. And they won't if you just show them a little bit fast like this. Put them face down on the table. So for now, they just know this is a 9 and an 8, and both of them are black. Now the other one is here and one is here. And now you're going to ask them to use the pen and point to any card. And it would be really good if it's somewhere in the middle part, right? Not too much here or here. So you can give them the pen and they point at any card, or you take the pen and you ask them to say stop. And then you can force them a little bit into the middle. For example, by talking here, please, can you say stop? And then you already passed this, so they have to say stop somewhere here. And now they will. For example, they say stop right here. Now this next move is really nice. So we have 1 9 here, or 8, and we have 1 9 here. So just for you to show, yeah. And now what you're going to do, you're going to show what their selected card is. And you're going to do it in this way. You're going to spread all the cards together. Now you're going to that chosen card, that selected card. And this is what you do. By turning this card over, you're going to first turn over this pile, and there is the 8, which is now going on top of the card. Turn that over and put the rest on top of this. What you've done now, you now automatically put 1 9, which was on the bottom, on top of it, and 1 8, which was on top, on the bottom of the king. So let's do that one more time. the king was somewhere here. There's the 8, there's the 9, and they will come automatically because you turn the whole deck. You go to the cards, there it is, grab it, now it's there, and this one goes automatically on top, and now you're already done. And it's in such a way that they will not notice what you've done. You spread the cards like so, and now the next part is really nice because you can use those 2 cards here, and they still remember it's 9 and 8, they are black. You can ask 2 spectators to put the cards inside the deck. It's important that these cards are away from the selected card. So let's say one of the cards goes there, one of the cards goes there. So let's say they put one here and one here. And again, these cards go face down. You can show them, but show them fast. Yeah? They go here and one go here. And then you explain to them, you can clearly see there are cards in between the selected card and the 8 and the 9, right? Now put all the cards together, like so. Make some magic or whatever magic you want to do. If you want to learn this sound, you have to put your finger like so, hold it like so, and with your thumb you go next to riffle down, and you make this motion, and then you create the sound. Let me show that closer. So this is just extra. This is what you do. You have to make pressure. And it looks like something really is twisting and turning around. Now, once you've done that, the magic happens. You spread the cards and you explain to them those 2 cards now traveled all the way through the other cards of the deck, and they found each other on the bottom and on top of the selected card. And that's the moment you take out the selected card, put it on the table, and you turn over those 2 cards. They won't notice that this is the opposite of what we started with, because those other cards are now inside here. But as long as you show it, don't pay too much attention to it, and just tell them what a cool trick, and they will be amazed because they will not notice the difference between the clubs, the 8, the 9, the spades, what it was. So it's a really cool trick. It's yeah, another version of only doing the trick with these 2 cards. There are multiple card tricks with that. This is a cool way to add to this magic trick, and I hope you enjoyed this. Guys, leave a comment, leave a like, and I hope to see you in the next video.